All right, guys, welcome aboard Google Cloud. Again, I'm going to be talking about spike arrest. And let's go deep understanding how a spike arrest works. And, and let's go over it. Spike arrest does not use a counter, okay? If the rate requests per second, the spike arrest pulse does not keep track of the first 10 requests. So let's go ahead with this. Remember, configure the rate for 10 per second indicates 100 milliseconds between requests. Each time the spike arrest pulse is evaluated, it checks that matching that was allowed through the spike arrest policy. So this policy. In this case, the previous matching request came less than 100 milliseconds ago. The traffic will be rejected. So it goes to unique requests and how much time they can be between. Looking for an example, the first 3 requests each allowed because the no traffic between received the previous 100 milliseconds. You can see from the picture. The first request was rejected. So let's go here, and you may be wondering now whether it's possible to send the total request. You have a second request that would be rejected. The answer is yes. You might think that doesn't constitute much of a spike. How you would be right. The spike arrest pulse works very much like examples I've been given, but actually uses a slightly different algorithm in order to allow how many spikes without rejecting traffic. And here we have a bucket, and let's say explain like that. Imagine there is a bucket and it starts filled with tokens. If the configure rate is 10 per second, a token would be added to the bucket every 100 milliseconds. If the bucket is already full, the token will be discarded. That's what it just did. When a request is received, the bucket is checked for a token. If there is at least a token in the bucket, the token is taken and the traffic is allowed. If there is no tokens in the bucket, the traffic is rejected. You can see how these would allow bursts of traffic. The overall rate of traffic would still be requested 100 milliseconds. For the spike arrest policy, the size of the bucket depends on the number you configure rate. It depends on the configuration did. The bucket size is equal to count divided by 10 in this case, with the minimum bucket size of 1. For 10 per second, let's say, divided 10 by 10 is 1. It's easy as that. But since you configure it for 600 per minute, which is equivalent for 10 per second, the bucket size would be 600 divided by 10, so 60. So that's what I like to share it right now, and thanks for watching. See you next video.